Hello everyone, Simon here from myforexmagicweb.com. Making this a small video for one of my new subscriber who's having a little hard time understanding these numbers and where they come from and why am I using it and all that. So I said, okay, let me make a video and I'll just make it a public. Everybody else can understand that. So I'm choosing this trade. I did it in February, and then see these numbers. Let's say 29.56 and WL stands for weekly low 28.65, weekly low 27.96, weekly high 27.74, and then you can see this entry is that the price drop found support on 27.96 and start to go up, and that's where I open a trade, and then it went all the way to the upside for 90 pip, right? That's the idea. But he's confused, and maybe a lot of people, that where this number come from and why am I taking this one, not this one, and not this one. Yeah, I took this one as well. Don't get me wrong, but this is what it is. That when this price goes up, I go and sit on a break even. When it comes back down, it takes me out. But then again, there is another entry, and then we go up, and then it didn't come down all the way to take my SL out, and then it start to go up, and then I move my SL to break even, and that's it, right? So yeah, that's the idea. This is the entry. This was the entry. Yes, I took this one as well. Okay, so every time the indicator is the low, and then if you're expecting a bounce, yes, these are the numbers. So let me show you that today. In this video, I want to emphasize on these numbers, where they come from, right? So notice that this trade is in February, and then even today, these numbers I'm still using the same numbers. Why? Because these numbers are coming from a weekly chart. Okay, these are weekly highs, like I said, weekly highs, weekly lows. For example, this is the chart I made on 3rd May, pound USD, you can see. And all these highs and lows are mentioned here, right? The bullets, the yellow bullets, and the number in between. So 2660, 2694, 3174, 2956. Big number here, 2774, 2705, 2614, and then 2865, 2796. These are the numbers right around the corner of this price action, right? And 3047 and 3174 to the upside as well, right? And the price was at 3174 at the time I made the chart. That okay, this is the TL, this is the 3174, and from there it should be dropping. It should be, it may not be, right? It may go up to the blue TL. Who knows? It depends on the news fundies, right? So the idea was that if we drop, we're gonna drop from here to here. So how do I use these numbers on my smaller time frame? That's the key. And then again, in another smaller time frame where we take the entries. So let me show you that if we draw these numbers, 2865, 96, 2774, 3174, how does it look like on a smaller time frame? Is this here? Okay, this is my 33-minute chart. And you can see that the same numbers are 3174, 3047, 2956, 2865, 2794, right? 2705, 2774, and so on and so forth. 2660, the big low, and then even below that is 2614. So this is the game. And then notice that this is the chart that I made on May 3rd. May 3rd is right there when we were touching top is 3174, right? So 3174 and 3174 is right there. So we were right there, and then I said we're gonna drop. So the first reversal candle, and we can open a trade, right? But not from this chart. No, I don't take it without a confirmation. So all these numbers are now transferred to a smaller time frame, which is sometimes 20-minute and sometimes 7-minute, depending on the volume in the market. Right now we are going through the slow time, so I'm using 7-minute chart. Minute has nothing to do with it. This is actually the brick size, but I don't want to confuse you guys right now. So this video is all about the high and lows, these numbers. Okay, so We go to 7-minute chart and see exactly what is happening right from here all the way down. Okay, so 7-minute chart, yeah, we use this one. So 7-minute chart is this, and the day May 3rd is right there. Okay. See, May 3rd, 1845 hour, right? This is where the game starts. That my chart. I mean, I can show you even below that what happened. You see this before that, the price was dropping, and then these numbers always being in play. You see the price drop below, and then short entry, and then gone, and then again the price went above this number because of a fundy or news, and then you have a beautiful entry right at the number 3047 and went up. Where? 3174. Right? Now from there I said, okay, enough upside. Now we're hitting the TL and this 3147, and we're gonna drop. So what do? We start looking on the 7-minute chart. We start looking for short setup, lower high with indicators all the way up like this. This is the lower high with indicators all the way up is a short entry, but it's a second degree entry. I don't want to get into that second degree and first degree, but yeah. So this is a very good entry, and forget about this one. Let the price go below the yellow line and the black line turns, and then you take it. So what happened? Beautiful drop. Then again it went up, and this is one of the entry here. Beautiful entry, right? And where does it go, by the way? What number? It's straight down to 3047, which is from there to there, right? Then we broke even below that, because we are going down, then we're going to be breaking the supports. If we are going up, we're supposed to go up, we will keep breaking the resistances, right? So we broke below it, came very close to 2956, bounced just to retest the 3047. How does it look on the 7-minute chart? This is how it is. We bounced, we came down, we bounced a little bit, beautiful short entry again, we went below 3047 now, and a couple of entries more, and then we went up again, testing it, failed again, drop, go back, 3047 still in play. And here it says, no, sorry, go down. The upper door is closed, so we start to come down here. This was a beautiful entry here. This was an entry here, and then this is by the book entries coming up. But where does the price drop from 3047? 3047, it dropped to 2956. Then break that, and then continue going to 2856. Then break that and tested it, and then continue going all the way down to 2705. This is how it looked like here. So now these are the entries. You take this entry all the way down here, close, see what happened. You can take this one, you can take, here you have a pretty good idea that we are trying to break it and go down. So we broke below it, went up, testing it, 2956, drop. All the way down where? 2865, but this is a support. We're supposed to go down, so we're going to break it. Right? So we broke below it, went up, testing it, drop. Again, short entry, beautiful, 2865. Where is that number if you forgot about it then? 2865 is this low here. Right? 2796 coming up now in play. So we got all the way down to 2796. Right? So we wobble, and then broke below all the way down here. 2774 taken out. This is where we have some kind of a strong, big news. And then it become easy to break the support. So 2774, where the heck this number is? This is the one, 2774, this high. So from 2865, we went down to 2774. We broke below it to 2660, probably, yeah, all the way down to poof, not even 2660. We came down to 2705 and 2694 first. So where are these numbers? 2705. This is the high. 2694. This is the low. Very systematically. This is like a staircase, like a ladder, right? So you just step up or step down, step by step by step by step, and then from there it bounced, and then it came down 2694, right? And then it started bouncing, and then it went above, came back. Now it found the support as a support, couldn't break it. 27.05, bounce again, and then big number goes back to same game, 27.96. Then this was because of the big news. You can see the big moves, right? So there was a big news. So we went all the way up to 27.96, drop, and then it stays below, and then 27.74 is the one that we will start messing around here, and then all of a sudden lower high and indicators all the way down around the big number is a beautiful entry. So we drop from there. This was a nice entry too. Exactly at what number? This is 27.05, and okay, this is 27.05, and this is 26.94. Where is that number? I don't have written there. 26.94. Okay, I have it here, so I should have it here as well. I just drawing these numbers so that you understand what kind of game this price is playing. So we came down again, bounced a little bit, but broke below all the way down to 26.60. Bounced a little bit. We are below now 26.94. Then we broke below 26.60. Found resistance here, and then drop a little bit more. And 26.14 is the one all the way down here. This is the one. So we are kind of holding, and then we went up again, hitting this resistance 26.60. We broke above, and then stays below 26.94. Again, beautiful short entry at 26.60 all the way down to 26.14. Where is 26.14? Is this high here, this little high here. This is the high is 27.05. This is the high, big high is 27.74. Right? These are the numbers. These are very, very important numbers, and these are weekly highs and lows. Obviously, monthly high and low as well, because we always end at either monthly end or start at monthly start, right? So that's also a monthly high low, and some of them are monthly high low, and in between are the weekly highs and lows. This is the most important thing in this forex market. Okay, and this is the key. If you can understand this, these are the numbers that the price is always going back and forth, finding support and resistance. All you need is a system where you can see clearly that, what is this? This is pound. What am I on? Okay, so you can clearly see that from 26.60 we went below, found as a resistance, added, and then short entry, indicators all the way up, drop straight down to the next level, 26.14. But that level held nicely, and then we start to go up again, and then again, see, all the way up to, we found support on 26.60, bounce straight to 27.05. These are the numbers, nothing else. You will see these numbers, the price is going and hitting these numbers and bouncing. It came back down again, 26.60, bounced back up again, 27.05, came down again, 26.60, bounced back up again, and found support 26.60, giving you entry here, entry here, entry here, long. Now we are above 27.05, coming back down, finding support. We will try to find a support. If we stay up here and the news comes out in favor of pound or USD weakness, it will bounce up again from this 27.05. So around these numbers that you take your entry. For example, here, see this bounce above 26 or 26.60, indicators all the way down. So you bounce above here. If we drop here below and then you find a short entry with indicator high, yeah, we would take that. But the idea is that if we are above the wave, then you look for long. Below the wave, you look for short, something like that. Okay. So and the 7-minute chart. So for example, here bouncing from these levels is very, very important, very key. Key factor is that you pay attention to these levels. Okay. And now you clearly see that these are the numbers that the price action is just regarding and giving respect to, right? Nothing else. Fibonacci also comes down around these numbers, so it's helpful, right, to see and use the Fibonacci as well on a 33-minute chart, not 7-minute or smaller time frame. But this is the one I use to make entries. This is my direction, and this is the long-term chart that tells me that what is actually happening for next week or 2 or 3 weeks or 4 weeks, right? So that's how it is. So now we are here, And the recent news, the big news is that Theresa May of England is about to resign on June 7, I believe, right? So today, it's the end of May, and how the people of UK will react to it, and the government of UK and all the banks on the whole world, actually, that is the key. It's come. We need to watch that, and it need to come in play, and let's see what happens. But very good chance here that this is a drop, and if anything, and pound gonna get hurt badly, then we're gonna break this TL and then continue to the downside, 2660, and then these are the numbers that I don't even have written, but they will come in play then. Okay, so I'm gonna write these numbers and then start transferring these numbers to my other number. The next number to the downside is 2588 if we go, and then below that we have this number, we have this one, then this one, so on and so forth. And if not, then we have to go to the monthly chart and then start looking there, right? Also, I watch the pound index as well. It was touching the TL and then 68.41, and it was dropping. And yes, that's another factor that was telling me that pound is gonna get weaker, and then pound pairs, all of those pairs, were gonna go down. Now the beauty is that I was trading pound yen, pound Aussie, and even though I made the chart and I showed you how beautiful it was working out, but I didn't trade any pound USD last week. Why? Because I was busy trading yen pairs. Why? Because the same thing happened everywhere, all the time. It happened to that I like the yen pairs more and Aussie pairs more than the pound USD pair. So I went there. You can just take one of these setup, just one setup, one or two setup, and then start hitting that from those charts that I show you in that direction. Using Magic Ivy system, or if you have any other system that is really good and is working for you, you can use that and then draw. If you are using like 5-minute chart or 15-minute chart, regular 30-minute chart, open those charts, draw these numbers, weekly highs and lows, and you will be amazed how price react to these numbers and give you some very, very precise entries. You can make these charts maybe like an hour chart and draw these numbers and then take entries from a regular 5-minute chart, right? But I like my the system that I made, this Ivy system, so it working for me. Whatever works for you, just go for that. And but these are the numbers now, probably and then the person that I'm making this video, he will know probably that these are the numbers and why I use it and where I get them from. Okay, I also use like a monthly chart, but weekly chart is the most important thing, because one of these weekly is also monthly. Weekly high, weekly low is also monthly high, monthly low, so the same thing. But weekly chart gives me more numbers. Monthly chart is just like one monthly high and low, and in between I get 4 more weekly high low, right? 4 weeks, so 4 more candles, 4 more numbers, and the more numbers you have, weekly, daily numbers, and and 4-hour numbers, I don't pay attention them too much to them, and just weekly numbers are enough. Very good working. So this is how it is. Hope that problem is clear a little bit for you guys, and if not, if I'm talking to that person, that my new subscriber, that if you still don't understand, just let me know, send me an email, and I'll try to explain some other way, or maybe make another video or something. Okay, and but I will make you understand, and you will understand it. It's very easy. Just pay attention, listen. Okay, watch this video. If you don't understand, watch this video a couple of times, and you will understand what I'm talking about. These numbers, just draw them back to 33-minute chart first, right? So that you can see what's happening, where the price is going. The price bounce, see that the price exactly bounced from 28.65, went up straight to 31.74. And these are the two numbers. This is 28.75, 65 is right there, and 31.74 is right there. How far apart these two numbers, can you see? This is when 2016, and this is in 2018. So two year apart, right? But it's still playing so nicely between these two numbers, the prices regarding these numbers. This is from 2016. This is 2018. And yet we have very beautiful respect for these numbers. So, and then prices just coming all the way down to 27.05, bounce back up, finding resistance 27.96, straight down to 26.14, back up to 26.94, 27.05. Let's see where it goes. It depends on the UK Theresa May resignation and whatever is going to happen. Okay, so when the week starts, we will have a very good game in all pound pairs, by the way. Okay, pound Aussie, pound yen, they're all you're gonna have some good volatility. All right, so this is it for now. I'm gonna let you go, and I hope Mr. I would say Dow Jones. Okay, so if you don't understand, just let me know. If you understand, let me know, and if you don't, then I'll try another way. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful weekend.